Okay, it looks like we only have one person watching, so I'm just gonna give it a few minutes. This background photo is from a place I used to live in New Orleans, back in my last apartment in New Orleans back in 2012. Ooh, which I think I was talking about when I did my interview with Ms. Chronic Chronicles on Saturday. If anyone happened to listen to that. Still only one watching, which is probably me. So I'm gonna give it a few minutes. I'm just remembering how sometime in the last few days, this brand new account called at Karen TSW tried to tell me to take this image of BJ's merch off my channel. We don't want that up there. We don't want to associate with you. It's like, okay, merch is merch. If people are going to buy merch, they're going to buy it. They're not going to buy it if they don't know it's there. So as of Friday, the We These People camo hoodie from $64.99 is up. I don't know how long it's going to last, because I can tell you, I tried to get the black hoodie and I couldn't get it. I mean, it sold out so quickly, and except in like the tiny sizes. And clearly I'm not a tiny person. And I have the white hoodie, but to be honest, no offense, I mean, I love the message on it, but I just don't like the colors. I don't like white. I don't like wearing white. It just, I drink too much coffee and splash it too often to wear anything white for very long. But I do love the black t-shirt. I have one of those, and I think I might have ordered a second one. I can't remember, because it is like super duper comfortable. All right, well, I mean, it looks like there's still only one person watching, so yeah, I'm not gonna do any significant content about the case, like, you know, sharing court documents or anything like that, unless we have at least like 4 or 5 people watching. Otherwise, it's just a waste of everybody's time. But I will say, what I will say is that Lima is disintegrating. Each and every desperate new filing she files in any of these cases, these frivolous, meritless cases that she's been holding BJ hostage with for well over a year, coming up on a year and a half. Yeah, I mean, all of these, and then with all the delays, with this lawyer's on vacation, and that lawyer's on vacation, and this judge is on vacation, and that judge is on vacation. I mean, this is how my life was when I was held up in family court for, I and my children were held up in family court for years without, you know, getting any resolution. So if anyone happens to be in family court right now and ever watches this, I would just say, really try to do mediation. Try to just see past your differences. Try to see whatever good it is within the other person that caused you to have children with them in the beginning, even if it was a one-time thing, even if it was just you met each other at a bar one night. Like, let's say you met each other at a music show and you both liked the same music and you danced and something happened and you had a baby together. Well, just remember that song that was whatever got you together, and just try to carry that through with you, even play it during your mediation, because God, it's just so many generations of kids now have been, at least 2 generations I can think of, mine and my children's, and actually 3, because I have a nephew now that's going through this now. You know, so many generations of children have been squandered. Their childhoods have been squandered due to family court. And I still haven't had a chance to finish that book Leora recommended, Legal Abuse Syndrome, because I've been having some illegal abuse syndrome with these illegal raids on my home by people like Karen TSW. I'll put that in the chat right now. Yeah, I mean, I'm still waiting to get the police report, but I'm pretty sure it was one of the cabal weenies, whether that's Brennan Emerald, Michelle B 7555, or, you know, other people in there. Or maybe it was Jamie. Oh, wow. Was it Jamie? Oof. If it was Jamie, damn. That's like, she got me good. So yeah, back to Jamie. As I posted on that Surprise Army channel, she did a spoof video of me today, which I actually was happy to see that she's okay and she's back to her normal self. I just thought that I hope you lose, maybe that I hope you lose was a spoof. Maybe she really hopes BJ wins, and she thinks I hope BJ. I mean, Jamie's such a complex creature. I wouldn't venture to guess what her next move is going to be. I bet she plays chess. I don't play chess, but I bet Jamie plays chess. She could be like a world famous poker and chess champion for all I know. Kind of how C-Files is apparently a world famous skater, and I would have never known. I mean, I thought he was a drifter and a grifter, but I guess he's just so freaking wealthy. He can just dress like a drifter and a grifter and still just, you know, make passive income by Instagram videos of him skating. Wow, that's a very privileged point in life to be. I'm sure he worked really hard to get there. I'm sure he worked really hard to get there. Maybe Bam will be on his podcast next. Not. Yeah, I'm really bored with this stream. Usually people show up. Okay, well, all I'm going to say is if the judge in Los Angeles, for whatever reason, does not allow BJ's anti-SLAPP motion to be God, why am I forgetting the name for it? If Lima's frivolous meritless case is not thrown out today due to the success of BJ's anti-SLAPP motion, I will definitely in both New Jersey and Los Angeles to see the next parts of these cases in person, because this is, I have an undergraduate degree in journalism, which I attained in 1991, before most of these people were born, and this is not what I paid as much money as I did back then to get a journalism degree, to watch journalists in my country being silenced by foreigners. That is the definition of anarchy, in my opinion, where our Constitution has no meaning because and I have nothing against foreigners, but when you're not bound by the laws that U.S. citizens are bound to, where you can just flood up our courts with all your money and try to destroy our freedoms, our way of life, our Constitution, with your just nastiness, that's not okay. That's not okay. And moreover, I do believe that we who grew up in Louisiana and had our early education in Louisiana, as both I and BJ did, and many of you who are continuing to support her did, we grew up believing in an even more vital level of freedom of speech than people who grew up in the more privileged areas like the East Coast or the West Coast. Because we grew up in, a lot of times, in poverty, and even if we weren't in poverty, we were in extreme violence, extreme crime, just extreme corruption. And when you take our ability to stand up to tyranny away, people die over that every day. And so this Lima Jevremovic character, and I call her a character because she can never keep a name for more than a year or two. She can never keep a face for more than a year or two. She can never keep an opinion for more than a year or two. She can never keep a business name for more than a year or two. She just keeps rolling along, destroying people's lives, one entity after another, and then just strips off, literally, if you look at her friggin' Poshmark sick fuck clothing, strips off and just seduces someone else into bankrolling her agenda. And I believe her agenda is to lock everyone up except her and have her be the fucking queen of the universe, the queen of the VR universe. And that will not happen as long as I still have a breath. And I was afraid I wasn't going to have a breath up until about 24 hours ago. So with that, I'll say, fuck you, Lima Jevremovic. Fuck you, Brennan Layton. Fuck you, Casey Fowler. Fuck you, Jamie Gilmore. As Lily Allen would say, fuck you very, very much. And I hate what you do, and I hate your whole crew, so please don't stay in touch. Later, kids. Bye.